Well, St. Augustine would say the death penalty is a last resort for protecting the common good. He would say it's permissible, though, the death penalty. It's a last resort. But nevertheless, you can't, he would say, you can't reform someone after they're dead. So we need to rehabilitate them now. So on the other hand, maybe the death penalty shouldn't be done except as a last resort. And a few hundred years later, you've then got Aquinas, arguably the most intelligent person who's ever lived. And he makes the point, well, for the common good, if we have someone who's a danger to the community, then to kill him is necessary. Again, for the common good. He compares it to like a gangrenous or diseased part of your body. Maybe you chop that off for the sake of the rest of the body. We've got that body analogy from St. Paul, the church is the body. So clearly, traditionally, the church has allowed for the death penalty as a last resort. You've then got the Council of Trent, 16th century, very important ecumenical council, and that states explicitly that the commandment "thou shalt not murder" does not apply to the secular state when it justly uses the capital punishment. And then you have this classic 19th century example of St. Therese of Lisieux as a child praying for a condemned criminal who's about to be executed, wicked, evil, terrible man, deserves his punishment, but she's praying for his soul that he converts, and indeed at the last minute he kisses the crucifix that he's given, indicating his turning to Christ, which will have saved his soul. So he's still executed, though. So there's this argument as well that the kind of the shadow of the scaffold, the fear of your upcoming execution, is reformative. It reforms you. You're going to die, and this is the thing that makes you sorry for your sins. So that's another argument in favour of the death penalty, perhaps. Now, by the late 20th century, you've then got Pope John Paul II, who's a great advocate for life, for the dignity of human life per se, saying that there's really no practical need for capital punishment anymore, even though it is theoretically legitimate. There's no practical need for it anymore because of prisons. The modern prison system seems to work quite well. Therefore, it should be avoided really at all cost. We then have a switch, though, in the magisterium, which up until this contemporary point has said it is morally permissible to protect the common good, etc. When Pope Francis actually changes the catechism to say it's inadmissible. So we need that phrase, inadmissible.